the relay race. The relay race was actually the most powerful event because it was what they prided themselves on as nations. It wasn't just about individual runners. In fact, in the relay race, it has nothing to do with the runner. And it has everything to do with the team. Now, what's happening here is, and I want you to see this, you have the runners on the field, you got the people in the audience, and then you got the nations that they are representing. And the point is to get the baton from point A to the end. It's not about the runner. The runner is only there, positioned, to get this from this place to here. The dream that is placed in the hands of the runner isn't even owned by the runner. It's been given for long enough for them to get from this place to here. So what happens is, bring this up here. It's like a relay race. And when you stop, come here, when you stop, now you go here. Now I want you to stop right here. As the runner, what's your name? Zoe. Zoe may never go past this point, but her purpose is what? To get the baton from here to here. So I explained to you that there is what? There are the runners on the field. There are the people in the audience. There are the nations that are counting on them, that they represent. This is the dream that they are carrying. But the question is, how do the people get positioned where they are positioned? It's because it's a coach that we cannot see, a heavenly coach that has positioned each person knowing exactly what their strengths are, exactly what their gifts are, even knowing their struggles. But I still positioned you at this place because I know you're going to be best for the last leg. And I know what you have right here, and you're going to start us off. I need you here. I knew everything that was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen in your childhood. I didn't condone it, but I knew, and I still positioned you. And what happens is we spend so much time thinking that this is about us. And we say, well, I don't feel like it today. And I don't know if I can build the business. And if we don't take this to the next thing, then what happens? Nations that are counting on us lose. Frederick Douglass was born a slave. We talk about adversity. A slave. A slave. I mean, I just want a whole slave. It's not a metaphor. I know people say, I'm working like a slave. No, you are not. And he was born. They said that he was beat so bad that at one point he turned to his master and said, either you're going to kill me or I'm going to kill you. And the master was his own father. And he ended his life as being someone who was one of the most prominent people in America. A lot of folks don't know this. I'm coming back to you, but a lot of folks don't know this. He was the first African American to be nominated for Vice President of the United States. It was a third party, and people just knew it was just a point to just, we'll just say he did it. But hey, it was a step. He ran his leg of the race long enough to get the baton to Dr. King, who said, though I was not born a slave, this thing was given to me by people who ran before me, who ran this race before me, who died for me to be right here, and this man galvanized the nation. Over 100 countries in the world celebrate Dr. King's birthday. And there's only 200, so you can do the math there. And Dr. King said on April 3rd, 1968, I might not see the finish line. I might not get there with you. But we're going to get there. And he handed it off to Barack Obama. So, because I need you to see this, because it's not about you, it's bigger than you. So that it was a joke When they said nominate for vice president, how's that going to work? To now, someone who's counsel, as Dr. King, counsel presidents. And they said this is a big deal. A black man going into the White House and he's sitting next to the president. To now is the president. And his black wife with the cornrows getting on Air Force One. I gotta say it. I want to say it. I want to be He may have never seen that, but he knew I had to run this race. And now Barack Obama ran it long enough to bring it to you. And now what happens when you think this is about you? All of these people ran to hand this thing off to you. And you think that business that's in your heart and that feeling of emptiness because you're in a job that you're not really feeling, and that thing that won't die no matter how many times people ridicule you, you really think it's about you? What would have happened if Dr. King said, I just don't feel like speaking today, and you know they do it? A whole nation would have been held up, and this is what happens. Because we get in our feelings, what's the new word, Reese? In our bag? Isn't that the new word? We get in our bag, we take the baton, and we go home, and there's runners that never even got to run. Because it doesn't matter how fast you are in the relay if the baton never gets to you. And you got people that's looking at you in your communities. There are people that are counting on you to get that degree. It ain't about you.